You're either here because you just purchased Ape Labs lighting or you're Ape Labs curious and you want to learn more. But either way, we're going to help you out today. So are you ready? Let's do it. How you doing, everybody? Justin Schwartz here on behalf of Ape Labs USA, and today I'm here to talk to you about and give you an introduction to Ape Labs Lighting, the German lighting manufacturer that you have heard of, that again you may have purchased, maybe you're curious about them, and my job today is to really tell you about what makes them unique, what makes them different, and why they are a great lighting brand. A company that we think will enhance and make your brand better and make your clients happy. Are you ready to do it? Let's go. So the first thing you got to know about Ape Labs products is that in 2007, our friend, really good guy named Julius Schrenk,
thank you guys for all that,
decided that after going to nightclubs and working in nightclubs, he saw lighting, he saw how it was working, and he said, you know what, we can do this better. And specifically, he thought about the mobile entertainer, and he wanted to make an ecosystem of products that worked together, that complemented each other, were battery powered, were wireless on a closed network, and that were easy to use. That was the big thing that he wanted. So why do we tell you that Julius is in Germany? Why is it important to understand why German manufacturing might be different than some of the other brands that are out there made in other places? First of all, German manufacturing is a culture over there. It's something that's very, very important to them. They are and take pride in making a great product that works and that will work, not just today, not just tomorrow, but potentially for the lifetime that you own it. The next thing to understand is that Ape Labs Lighting is all in one building. So your staff, which consists of many people, it's a great team over there, great people, but it is a staff of programmers, of manufacturers, of salespeople, of advertisers, marketers, everybody under one roof. So if you've ever worked for a big company, when you have everybody in one building, you can have the free exchange of ideas between programmers and salespeople who are listening to the customers, and then all of a sudden they can say, hey, we can do that. We can make the light strobe. German manufacturing also makes sure that they are not using any cheap parts in their product. So they're using higher grade batteries. They're using higher grade screws. They're not using any plastic pieces. Everything is metal. It's not the cheapest metal available. Everything is sourced in Germany. But the thing to really understand about Ape Labs product is that it has a brain. And Ape Labs really is a software company first that actually happens to make a great suite of lighting products. So
it's all about the software. Ape Labs is more a software company, and of course the products are lighting and it's uplighting. We make uplights, but it's the people don't see what efforts are behind the product and what we spend in time in the development, especially in the software, in the products, and it's more the software matter.
What does that mean? That means that the Ape Labs Connect software really is the brain of every product that you own, that you've looked at, and allows every single product from 2014 to today to advance in technology. So what does that mean? That means that a light in 2014 that might not have had a certain feature, if you update it and you put it on today's version of the software, which is given to you for free, you will then have a light that has today's features. And the light is designed to always be able to evolve with the software. So you have a product that's made really well, and then you have software that's going to allow you to advance with the technology. So a light you buy today is not going to be obsolete in 3 or 4 years when some new color comes out or something like that, right? And so, an introduction to Ape Labs, We want you to understand that there is a suite of products here that they're easy to use with a remote or an iOS or Android application. Simple operation, designed for events, designed for simplicity. One button on these bad boys. No LCD, because everything is done either on the app or the remote control. Have a full suite of mounts and brackets and different stands like the sticks you see behind me that will allow you to use the product in different ways. So not only can you mount, say, a can with a swivel ball beam, which has a magnet on it, in some sort of drop ceiling or, something like that, which allows you not to just use it as an uplight, it allows you to use it as an effect light, right? The other thing that you can do with this light, which is really cool, is you can take the top off and you can actually change out the optics. And what comes out like a Fresnel lens, kind of a V shape now with the lens that it comes with, you then can turn it into a wash. So the thing to point out here is that you have a bunch of different products and then they all complement each other. So when you go into a room, you can start to see how Maxi is great for uplighting in this certain spot, but you might need a mini to go in your truss, right? To give you that same great Ape Labs look, but you don't necessarily need a Maxi to fill a box truss, right? So you use the mini. You have a whole different way and a different assortment of products that will allow you to essentially paint a room with Ape Labs products, and at the flip of a switch, change the colors and enter the best thing that we're going to talk about next, which is music mode. What is music mode? Music mode is the sound active mode of Ape Labs lighting. And why is it different? As we mentioned before, Ape Labs is a software company. Part of that software is this closed network algorithm called music mode. Music mode is listening to the beat of the music, to the sound in the room. It's taking that information back and creates a customized lighting show that never is the same. It will consistently change. It will consistently make the lights work different. Each light has a microphone in it, so it's hearing the sound different, which then sends signals differently at different signal strengths, right? So that creates this really, really cool music mode look. It really is unmatched in the industry. There's nothing else like it. And the best part is that when you're using this feature, it really makes you look like you have a lighting tech working for you. And you're simply having this type of impact with the flip of a button, and it's just that simple. If you are anybody really that wants to get the most out of wash lights, it will completely transform your events, and it will really make a lot of other types of lights not necessary, because now your entire room is going to the beat of the music. Your entire room becomes the party. It's not just what's going on the dance floor. So the idea of having lights flashing and going back and forth in people's faces, not as important now because everything is moving. All right, so the next thing I think we should talk about are the colors. The colors are really important because why are you buying wash lighting? You're buying wash lighting to wash an area, to transform a room, create something that wasn't there before. And what we've learned in the 2020s here is that people are really picky. So Ape Labs was smart to speak with people in the events business and craft colors. I think the best thing to do really is just to show you the colors. So let's do that now, but let's turn off the lights. All right, so we're gonna go to the first color here, and we'll go through every single one of these real quickly. But I think the first thing I do want to show you, and I want you to kind of recognize, is that what you're looking at here is I have 2 minis, 2 maxis, and 2 cans, 6 lights only. But what you'll notice is that the light is super even. It's very, very vibrant. It's very bright. You see it very well. It makes this bare, basic wall look really nice. And it's simply because it has incredible optics, and the LEDs in here are not cheap LEDs. They're higher quality. You have higher quality components and creating what you're seeing. That's why right now it's glowing. So this is the first color. We'll go through all of them and you'll kind of start to see the differences, but they are very, very impressive when you start to see them one by one. But again, you see as they move here, this is just completely static in the sense of it's consistent. The coloring is really just incredible. One thing I also want to show you, I think is important to see, is something called Ape Labs Rainbow Mode. This is a super cool thing. If you didn't know this existed, you get this as the second to last color, and you go at the highest level of speed, and then you can go down 4 increments. But this will go through every single color that's built into the light. It's going to do a slow fade, or you can speed that up. But this gives you a great showcase of all the colors in there and how they look. But the colors are everything, and they will enhance, they will change up, they will make any room look so much better. They will make your clients say, wow, it's amazing what you can do and what happens when you turn these lights on in a room, especially a nice looking room or an older barn or building or, ornate style, 17 whatever's house. It's incredible. I've seen it myself. I've seen the change. This is just a silly wall, but you can kind of see that they're not messing around. This is some serious stuff here. So wanted to show you the colors. The other thing that you really need to understand, and I want to push forward and relay out there, is that the size of of all of these products are designed for the mobile entertainer. So we've learned as we've evolved in time here that many mobile entertainers are working out of a car. Many mobile entertainers are working out of SUVs, smaller truck, things like that. So they don't have the luxury of putting flight cases and these huge monstrosities that you need to house some of these lights that have been out there in the marketplace. What's really great about Ape Labs is that they have everything extremely small, the footprint of everything. And this is their largest uplight. The stick is their largest light itself, but of course that's super narrow. Everything here is designed to be able to fit in a suitcase style case. I've had product in the passenger side, foot side in my car, where you can fit an entire lighting show. So the contrast and the ratio between what you're going to get and the space that it takes up is, for any type of company that's running events, space is limited. And knowing that, okay, I have Ape Labs product, it's going to allow me to have more space over here for other things. I won't need to buy that big box truck. I won't need to, go to that next level. It's allowed a lot of people that I know and a lot of customers to do just that and not have to worry about a whole other side of infrastructure just because they purchased lighting. The next thing we want to talk to you about is that if you've purchased a product here at apelabsusa.com or any of the great Ape Labs USA dealers, you are backed by a 3-year warranty. You can buy with confidence here in the United States, knowing that you have a great team of people there. You can call them, you can email them, you can chat them, and they are here to help. Great team, and they will help you to fix or repair lights within the first 3 years that you own them. So when you purchase an Ape Labs product, although yes, it's in Germany and they're a great team over in Germany doing their thing, selling lots of lights in Europe, but in the United States, you are totally supported, and we've got your back at apelabsusa.com. I want to thank everyone for watching this today. If you have any questions, you can leave your comments down below, of course, or you can reach us at apelabsusa.com. You can call, send us an email. We're always happy to help. Thank you so much for considering Ape Labs products, or if you made a purchase, thank you for being a customer, and we hope to be able to help you out for years to come. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.